tape. Eat, drink, play, watch sports.
And what else can you highlight but the weight? This is a guy who tried to gain weight and only got up to 201.9. Tito Ortiz, 205.5. He's a good 220, 225 tonight.
Once again, Michael Williams.
Here at the Landers Center live on pay-per-view, Bellator MMA now moves to the light heavyweight division. 3 5-minute rounds brought to you by AutoZone. Get Duralast, proven tough, available only at AutoZone. And now, introducing first fighting out of the blue corner at 6'2", weighing in 205.5 pounds. The former world champion tonight, making his Bellator debut, brings a professional record with 16 victories, 11 defeats, with 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, the MMA legend hailing from Huntington Beach, California, introducing the People's Champion, Tito Ortiz. And across the cage, his opponent tonight fighting out of the red corner at 5'11", weighing in 201.9 pounds, the reigning Bellator middleweight world champion. Tonight, stepping up in weight, holds an incredible record, 50 professional victories, 7 defeats, hailing from Omsk, Russia, presenting Alexander Shlemenko. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Big John McCarthy.
Went over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times and obey my commands at all times. Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. If you want, touch close, touch them now. Good luck to both of you. Step back.
Jimmy, your keys to victory for this fight.
Alexander Shlemenko test Ortiz early. He's had a long layoff. Catch him with that ring rust still on and keep the pressure on. Tito, keep him against the fence. Protect the midsection. He has deadly liver attacks.
I have been looking forward to this fight.
You ready? Get on!
And round number 1. Our fight clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
It looks like a giant versus a regular dude.
Shlemenko, the Russian, in the black trunks. Ortiz in the white trunks. They look about 3 weight classes apart.
Hard to understand.
Ortiz to the inside. There's the body kick and another from Shlemenko.
Looks like Tito's head could make middleweight.
That is the line of the night.
I call it how I see it, man. He's got to come in, though, and work the takedown. He's tried a couple times, but he hasn't committed to it.
Big chance of Tito from the Landers Center crowd.
This is not where Tito wants to be. He looks rusty. He's waiting on Shlemenko.
Feint on the shot from Ortiz.
Shlemenko just shrugged him off. That's not a good sign. And this is what I meant about that ring rust early in the fight. Tito's had a long layoff. Don't let him warm up.
Shlemenko, true to his word, attacking the body. Spinning back fist.
But another thing you have to wonder about is how long has Shlemenko been carrying this weight? Is he used to walking around this heavy? Will it take some of his gas being at 201 pounds? Most middleweights, that would sound weird. They walk normally around 200 at least, but not Shlemenko. He's carrying a lot of extra weight in there.
Douglas Lima, our Bellator welterweight world champion, walks heavier by about 10 pounds than Alexander
much
Shlemenko.
bigger than Alexander Shlemenko.
Walks at about 205. Knee to the body. Shlemenko holding the overhook.
It's not the first time he's targeted the body. Successful takedown by Tito. What can Tito do with it? He's in a wrestling ride right now, going for the spiral ride. Trying to flatten Shlemenko out. It's a good way to open up the hips for the hooks as well.
Shlemenko has trained heavily for takedown defense in this fight.
With those eyes wide, I'm sure he's thinking how heavy. He's going for the arm triangle.
Looking for that head and arm choke to finish. This is Ortiz.
He might have it. I think is he out?
That is tight.
I think he's out. He's out.
A technical submission win for Tito Ortiz as he chokes Alexander Shlemenko unconscious. Tito Ortiz is back.
As soon as he locked in the submission, it was done. Too much weight, too much strength. Shlemenko had no way out once Tito Ortiz was on top. That was the game plan. As soon as he got it, that was lights out for Alexander Shlemenko.
Great recognition from John McCarthy to see that Shlemenko was unconscious and rule the technical sub-win for Tito Ortiz. Here's our AutoZone replay and Duralast proof. It's also available in AutoZone.
Got the takedown. It's called a spiral ride in wrestling when he's coming underneath the arm, then chops the arm. Now look at the eyes of Alexander Shlemenko. What he is thinking now is, man, this is a gigantic dude. This is a ton of weight. You don't understand it till you feel it. And this arm triangle, this is deep. It is done. Look at his hips. Keep them nice and low. Shlemenko looks like he's about to tap here, but see his leg go limp. I think excellent awareness here. Look at the hips. As soon as they fall, that's when Big John jumps on and stops this fight. Great performance by Tito Ortiz.
Career win as an MMA professional, number 17 for the People's Champion Tito Ortiz. Victorious in his Bellator debut. Jimmy, I agree with you. I think Shlemenko had his hand up, ready to tap. Choked unconscious by that man on your screen, Tito Ortiz. It's definitely a pro-Ortiz crowd. He's playing to his fans here at the Landers Center now. Here's Michael Rhodes.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage with the arm triangle choke in deep, referee John McCarthy steps in and waves it off. The official time, 2 minutes, 27 seconds into round number 1. The winner by submission, the People's Champion, Tito Ortiz.
Alexander Shlemenko had a clear game plan of how to beat Tito Ortiz. Keep it standing, get distance, avoid being taken down. Ortiz, clear-minded, fast start to the ground and finish Shlemenko, and that's exactly what he did. He is with Jimmy Smith.
Tito, I just want to ask this crowd very much behind you, how did this feel, man?
Guess who's back? Let me get on camera here. I worked hard as hell for this. You know what? I'm just inspired to inspire others. Show you guys what hard work and dedication can achieve. It was kind of funny because like I went over this over and over and over and over in my brain, and I wanted to prepare myself for the end of this. And one of the persons I looked up to through my whole career was Hulk Hogan. So what I thought in my mind was, brother, let me tell you, last night I was laying in my bed, and I listened to the big man upstairs, and he said, you take your vitamins and you say your prayers, and you get what you want. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Bada bing, baby, this is hard work shows. I've gone through so many surgeries, and people counted me out. I had my back pressed against the wall, and people counted me out. My son Jacob is at home watching this right now. I love you, son. My 2 boys, Jesse and Journey, who'll be watching this with me tomorrow at home. I love both you guys too. Sons, this is what hard work shows. You know what? UFC, you can try to take me off your list. You can try to take me off your Hall of Fame. But each and every one of these fans will remember Tito Ortiz for the rest of MMA lifetime, baby.
And you did it against a man in Alexander Shlemenko. Despite the weight difference, despite the size difference, he came at you tonight. He did not run, came right for you. What are your thoughts on him, man, as an opponent?
You know what? It's a solid base. You know, I thought he'd be a little bit lighter, but he was solid. His punches were decently hard. I mean, I've been hit a lot more times harder, but I closed the gap. We had a game plan. I had a game plan. I watched all of his tapes. I mean, I sponsored the kid as he was coming up. And you know what? He's a great champion, 185 pounds. My hat's off to him for even taking this fight, for calling me out. But at the same time, what do I do best, man? I punish people. That's what I'm here to do. People who counted me out, they told me, Tito, Get out of this sport. Go home. No. Bullshit. I'm here for a long time, baby.
Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen, the People's Champion, Tito Ortiz.
Here's our tail of the tape.
It's not about the stats. It's not about the tail of the tape. It's about the head games tonight. How will they play out in the cage?
Ladies and gentlemen, Spike presents Bellator MMA live tonight from the Valley View Casino Center in San Diego, California. The time has come for the main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Brought to you tonight by the official beer of Bellator, Miller Lite. Back in its original look, it's Miller time. And now, introducing the blue corner first, at 6'4", weighing in 205.5 pounds. Tonight, he makes his Bellator debut, bringing a professional record with 15 victories, 8 defeats from Las Vegas, Nevada, presenting the American Psycho, Stephan Bonnar. And across the cage tonight, his adversary fights out of the red corner. At 6'2", he weighed in 205.5 pounds. The former world champion tonight returns to the Bellator cage with a professional record of 17 victories, 11 defeats with 1 draw from Huntington Beach, California. Introducing the People's Champion, Tito Ortiz. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Mike Beltran.
Gentlemen, bring it in. All right, gentlemen, get over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch those now if you want. Very well. At the sound of the bell, come on out and handle your business, guys. Let's go.
Jimmy, I've never seen a fighter going for the stare down with his hands up.
Protect yourself at all times. He's ready.
Our main event of the evening, Bonnar versus Ortiz.
All right, gentlemen, first round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Hell, let's go.
The bell in round number 1.
It's obvious the range they want. Stephan Bonnar trying to use the jab, stay on the outside. Tito Ortiz trying to go inside and get the takedown. He got it. Bonnar needs to pop back up, quickly.
Bonnar trying to do just that. He gets to his feet. From Ortiz and another. Immediately the chant of Tito. Bonnar staying tight, Jimmy. Legally driving through with his head.
Grabbing the shorts with the right hand. I don't know if Mike Beltran can see it.
That is illegal. You can grab your own shorts, you can't grab your opponent's shorts legally.
Tito went for that far side knee pick, not getting it. This is a Tito kind of fight, up against the fence, grinding.
To the body, there's the turn by Stephan Bonnar.
So he's grabbing the fence with his left hand. He's trying to get away with little stuff. Tito complaining about something, but can't tell what it is.
Turn right back by Bonnar. Just above the cup. Knee by Ortiz into the body.
Go grab the sport.
Bonnar trying to snap the jab.
By Bonnar.
Hands high, Ortiz waiting forward. This is with that lead left hook.
Tito taking the center, being a little flat-footed. Stephan Bonnar taking advantage of it.
See Bonnar circling for a better angle, again snapping that jab. Bonnar is cut in the scalp. You see the trickle of blood. He's looking for the takedown. Big knee to the body. Bonnar saying it's to the cup, and that's recognized by Mike Beltran. Time called.
Stephan. Go over there. Walk it off, right?
Beltran, excellent referee.
Stephan, over here. How you feeling? You all right?
Defense, left knee.
Just in time, all right?
It might have grazed the cup, going for the abdomen. I can't see from this angle.
Coaching. You ready to go? Are you ready to go?
Says he's ready to go.
Okay, all right.
Well, he said, I'm going to get cut and I'm going to laugh. Well, he's cut.
Cutting the scalp and also below his right eye is Stephan Bonnar. Given 5 minutes on the low blow. Takes a few seconds, time in. Reception of round number 1 of our main event.
Tito not moving his head, really running into that lead hand of Stephan Bonnar.
Ortiz gets that left hand through. Straight punches from Bonnar, not much there. You see Ortiz trying to walk through the strikes. The right hand gets through by Bonnar, lands flush.
There's a jab from the southpaw stance. He's doing well with the lead hand. Taking advantage of the fact that Tito's coming in with his head straight.
He's still waiting forward.
So far, Bonnar outworking Tito on the feet. Tito landing a couple big shots, though.
See Bonnar trying to work off of the jab. Ortiz completely in stalking mode.
Stephan Bonnar trying to pick him apart. Tito Ortiz trying to land big shots as he comes forward. Two different striking styles.
He's looking for the level change, and he hits the takedown. Final seconds of round number 1. Ortiz staying heavy. There's the bell.
Good job, guys.
They're gonna jaw after the round. This is how the round ended.
Good job, guys.
Tito Ortiz on top, looking to both stand up. And it's not over yet. A little pushing and shoving after the round.
Fight. You ready to fight? Handle, let's go.
Jimmy, your scorecard.
Very close. I went 10-9 Ortiz. Stephan Bonnar landing some outside shots, but Tito Ortiz moving forward, got the takedown a couple times, landed a couple big punches himself. But very close first round, could have gone either way. Strike landed in round 1. Ortiz 24 out of 42. Bonnar 23 out of 53. That's what Ortiz has been landing. When Bonnar comes in, he's been landing that stiff jab. And also a lot of Bonnar's combinations, Tito's been able to block. That was a good left hand by Bonnar.
Bonnar said straight punches from a low base. Always be wary of the takedown attempts. All of the talk is
grabbing the shorts again.
Bonnar had a very clear-eyed assessment of what he needed to do to win this fight.
In a front choke position. Might go to the ankle and try and take the back, just like that.
On cue, Bonnar right back to his feet, matches Ortiz turn for turn. Bonnar lands lands the right hand and then stumbles backwards.
I don't know if he was off balance or he hit him with that liver shot and it hurt him. He did hit him with a little body shot.
He misses with that lead left hook. That's high for Ortiz. And you see Bonnar trying to set things up off of that long jab. And the chant of Tito. And the shot from Ortiz. And he finishes the takedown.
This time, 245, can he keep him down? Hasn't gotten the takedown yet. Again, landing with that short left hook. Good combination, but Tito landing at the end.
Bonnar lands that left hand.
That's what makes this hard to score, is that I think Bonnar's landing more, but Tito walking through those punches, landing some shots of his own. Yeah. Don't forget, a lot of judges score blood, score damage, and right now, Stephan Bonnar looking like the American Psycho.
The unified rules of MMA, judges are instructed, ignore the blood, ignore the swelling, just look at effective striking, but...
Nice right hand. Nice right hand by Tito.
People can, of course, Jimmy, be seduced by seeing blood, seeing the marks on the face.
But it's not even a matter of seduction. It's effective striking. Well, what's effective? If my punch swells you up, it's more effective than your punch that doesn't do anything. So the word effective is still subjective, and everybody has to remember that.
Counter left by Ortiz.
This is what Ortiz wants.
And taking the back off of the takedown. One hook in for Ortiz.
That's both in, I believe. Can't see the right. Yeah, they're both in. Not super deep, not great positioning, but Bonnar trying to roll out. And once again, back and forth striking battle, and Tito getting the takedown at the end, trying to ice the round.
Don't grab the fence, Stephan.
Beltran just warned Bonnar, don't grab the fence. Bonnar trying to get back to his feet. Closing stages of round number 2. Ortiz with a late takedown in round 1. Again, a late takedown here in round number 2. Now letting go with the right hand.
Stop. Good job, guys.
A spectacular Bellator card and the culmination of the night. Third and final round of our main event. Stephan Bonnar versus Tito Ortiz. This fight thus far, Jimmy, has absolutely lived up to the hype. Two superstars in our sport of mixed martial arts. How do you have it through the opening 2 rounds?
2 close rounds, but once again, I'm going 10-9 Tito Ortiz. I had the round all even, and then Tito got the takedown at the end, but Stephan Bonnar having some success, a lot of success on the outside. This could be going either way.
He's looking for the ankle pick, trying to suck in that ankle, and he does. One hook in now for Ortiz, not fully.
One thing Ortiz hasn't been able to do is establish position early. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in this round, and yeah, he takes Stephan Bonnar down, but not able to establish a dominant position.
Bonnar keeping himself grounded, now stands up. Looking for the underhook.
Outside trip, took him down.
Ortiz again trying to work to the back. Looked to suck in the wrist, couldn't do it. Bonnar again to his feet. Ortiz staying sticky.
Man, both guys working so hard in these positions. Bonnar trying to get back to his feet. Tito being tenacious with the takedown. He's got the gas for the third round. See some swelling on the right eye of Tito Ortiz. That's from the left hand, the jab and the hook. Stephan Bonnar's hands very low.
Kick caught. Bonnar couldn't follow. Again trying to work off the jab. Counter right from Ortiz misses.
Oh, nice right hand. Not a lot of snap on it.
A push right, but a lot of force behind that push. Hands low for Bonnar. Hands high for Ortiz as he comes forward. Trying to reset.
Close round, close fight, 2 minutes left. Who's going to push forward with everything they got? That's the question. Because right now it's Tito taking the center of the cage. They're both throwing shots, but Tito's claiming the center, making Stephan Bonnar fight on the outside.
To the home stretch now. 140 remaining in this third and final round. Good right hand by Ortiz. For the level change, the takedown. Bonnar just looked up to see how much time is remaining in this fight. He's landing in that sequence.
Landing the left again. I think this is the first round that has been clearly Tito's round. First two very close, could have gone either way. I think Tito's outlanding Bonnar in this third round and with stronger punches. Love to know if the fans agree. Let me know.
Bonnar felt that Jimmy, if he could keep this fight standing, he would win this fight. Ortiz, by and large, has been very effective with his striking. Nothing decided yet. 30 seconds remaining.
Takes the takedown, goes to the knee. Very tired. It looks like Ortiz has just a little bit more energy. Stephan Bonnar, though, can turn this fight around if he can hurt Tito his final 15 seconds.
10 seconds!
Final seconds of our main event. Ortiz turning up the volume. Bonnar trying to fire back. The bell in the end of the fight.
Get between, Tito, get between, all right?
A back and forth fight. Both guys having their moments. Stephan Bonnar landing some good stuff from the outside. Tito Ortiz landing doing some good damage to that left hook as Bonnar was coming in. The only round I would say would be definite on my scorecard was the third. A lot of jawing, a lot of extracurricular activity in this fight. The emotions did not go away at the end of the fight. Difference may have been the short power punches of Tito, but we'll have to see. Two guys who left it all in the cage tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance in tonight's main event, we'll go to your judges' scorecards. Your first judge, Michael Bell, scores the fight 30-27. He sees the fight for Ortiz. Your second judge, Derek Cleary, scores the fight 29-28. He sees the fight for Bonnar. Your third and final judge, cage side Mark Smith, scores the fight 30-27 for the winner by split decision, the People's Champion, Tito Ortiz.
Time now to check out the tail of the tape. 6'6" jumps off the page.
So does an 81-inch reach. The only similarity they have is the weight they had to make. But what I have highlighted, the age. 40 years old for Tito Ortiz. He knows this is his last legitimate shot at a major title.
And keep in mind those 11 losses, those 30 fights for Tito Ortiz, every single one of them at the highest level in the history of this sport.
All right, here we go. You ready? You ready? Tito!
Let's enjoy round one.
This is the danger zone for Tito. Right here at range, early in the fight. Knock on Tito throughout his career. The stereotype was when he gets hit, his game goes out the window. He, quote, doesn't like to get hit. No one should like to get hit, but it shouldn't change your game plan.
I asked him the last time he felt this healthy. I couldn't finish the question before he said 2006.
His first fight with Forrest Griffin. Last time he felt great. He feels great coming into this fight.
Mentally as well, his life has changed so much for the better. He goes for the first takedown and he's stuffed by McGeary, who grabs a guillotine.
Arm in guillotine. His hands are not locked.
Tito Ortiz keeping control of McGeary's left ankle.
That's what we always wondered about McGeary. Can he stay on the feet? We know he has a great submission game, but Tito Ortiz is so hard to submit. Hasn't been submitted since Guy Mesger. Can McGeary catch him? Huge question.
The rematch with Mesger was the t-shirt that changed the world.
Try and trap the hand and feed it to his right hand. This would be bad news for McGeary, and he's got it. That seatbelt hold, if he can free up his hand, he's gonna land some vicious ground and pound from here. There it is.
Hall of Fame ground and pound from Tito Ortiz is McGeary's worst nightmare. Think about the Randy Couture fight when Tito Ortiz was the young lion. The first time he learned about conserving your gas tank against Frank Shamrock in 1999. Is there enough in that 40-year-old body to make all of those lessons learned pay off?
Great position early on in this fight. I know from experience what Tito brings is crazy pressure. When he's on top, it feels like a truck on top of you. Very strong. Oh, good left hand.
Strong left hand.
This was the question for McGeary with the ground and pound. Are you going to do something? Or are you going to just lay there and bleed? Can he push him off? Can he get space? Can he change the script? Because right now, it's all about the ground and pound and Tito Ortiz.
You knew at some point in this fight, and maybe it's now, McGeary is going to be under pressure that he has never seen before. Undefeated in 10 fights. Only went the distance once. And that was in his world title win at the British Invasion over Emmanuel Newton.
Tito, I talked about little veteran things, little tricky moves. That seatbelt going around the back, controlling the wrist, popular wrestling move. It's these kind of things allow him to do damage in his world without expending a lot of energy.
McGeary has pulled off some spectacular submissions from this spot, but not against athletes and fighters the caliber of Tito Ortiz.
In omoplata position, over the triangle, can't get it. That's the problem with having long legs against the pressure of Tito Ortiz. Can't get extension. It's hard to pull a lot of those submissions off when he's crushing down on you, and that's what he's doing.
Only twice in 18 years has Tito Ortiz been submitted. crowd here in San Jose has made their choice.
Let's go, let's work.
Throwing up his legs, trying to get submissions going. He likes the inverted triangle. A lot of unorthodox submissions. Also looking for the arm.
See Tito's right arm.
He might have it, and he doesn't.
Tito knew he had to get out of there quickly, and that first second from the escape of the submission is the most dangerous when you're on the bottom.
Now inverted triangle. Got it!
It's over! It's over! Liam McGeary has done it!
Everything going Tito Ortiz's way, a mental mistake. And Liam McGeary finishes the legend on the ground. Heartbreaking ending for Tito Ortiz. A great performance by the champ. Went from the arm, almost looked like a tap on the leg. But Tito Ortiz very much in this fight. Look at the inverted triangle. So difficult to pull off, and he got it. Right off the escape, look at it here. Clamping down on the head, locking his foot. A handful of guys in the world have the build and the jiu-jitsu to pull off this move. He gets it, and look at the speed of the tap. A guy like Tito Ortiz, who did not want to give up, had no choice. Great job by the champ, Liam McGeary. See the frustration on the face of Tito Ortiz. He wanted this so bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of an inverted triangle. Official time, 4 minutes, 41 seconds into round number 1. The winner by submission and still Bellator light heavyweight world champion, Liam McGeary.
Tito Ortiz's place in this sport's history, the icon status is secure. But tonight, Tito Ortiz tries to pull off perhaps the hardest trick in all of professional sports, going out on your own terms, trying to check off that very last thing on his MMA to-do list.
The man with the biggest arms. The biggest draw in the industry. The highest paid athlete the sport has ever seen. The man with the greatest charm. I'm an icon. The man that does all the harm. I'm the greatest fighter of all time. The most powerful presence in the history of MMA. If you're going to tell your kids he was real, he existed. Chael Sonnen actually walked amongst us. For that, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
The tail of the tape in the main event.
And look at this, they weighed in about the same 1 pound difference. Forget that right now. Tito Ortiz, the much bigger fighter tonight.
The moment has arrived.
Now we gone over the rules in the back. I want you to protect yourself at all times. You obey my commands at all times. I want you to fight hard, but fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good, step back, good luck.
Not a chance. 16th time John McCarthy has refereed a Tito Ortiz fight. Just the second time he's been in with Chael Sonnen.
Takedown by Tito. Nice sweep by Chael. He has a great guillotine if he can get on top and use it. Angling off, getting in Darce choke position.
Saw the grip change in good position.
And his hips getting out to the side. Now he's really going for it. Look for him to sit that right hip down. Doesn't have it all the way yet.
And he knew it.
Up on it, yep. Didn't want to waste a lot of energy early. He's in half guard. Hard to finish this in half guard. He's giving him the thumbs up. Guillotines come from the hips. Half guard, that's hard to finish. Chael's cranking on it though. He's out. This is exactly where Chael didn't want to be. Full mount.
Stepped over. Tito inching towards that legendary Hall of Fame ground and pound.
What he's been known for throughout his career, his top pressure. Now he's on the back. And this is a bad start for Chael Sonnen. Tito had to start early, and he did.
Is he under the chin?
He is not, but Tito might be strong enough to finish anyway. Especially early in the fight. They're dry, Tito's strong.
That's it! Got him!
And it wasn't even close.
Tito Ortiz writes his fairy tale ending.
As soon as he was on top, that's when you knew. Bad night for Chael Sonnen. Hadn't fought in 3 years. He found himself mounted early. Tito never let him off the hook. He escapes the guillotine. Remember, this is from half guard, so not a ton of danger. As soon as he was out, transitioned to full mount, started the ground and pound, and Chael gave up his back. And you asked, is it going to get under the chin? It didn't need to be under the chin. Dry, strong Tito Ortiz, no fatigue. He was able to crank hard enough that Chael Sonnen, he held out as long as he could. And he is purple at this point. You'll see the tap right here. That is all short. And Tito not letting this go.
Checkmate.
Yeah. Big John McCarthy had to jump in and separate Tito because he was not letting go without a fight.
19 years after Tito Ortiz was beaten quickly by Chael Sonnen, it finally comes around.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of a rear naked choke. Official time, 2 minutes, 3 seconds into round number 1. The winner by submission, the longtime Huntington Beach bad boy, now the People's Champion, Tito Ortiz.
I'm here with your winner. And for the last time, Tito Ortiz. Tito, all the talk, all the emotions, all the smack, all the interviews, that choke, that tap must have felt pretty good.
It felt really, really good. Everything we went on through this whole fight, all we did through camp. Rafael Davis, one of my sparring partners, one of my best friends, we started this together. We wrestled at Cal State Bakersfield together. We had this whole camp together. Scott Carr from Gracie Bar Jiu-Jitsu, master there. We worked his mount position, we worked his pass position, we worked the defense to the guillotine. We knew he had a guillotine. We worked position from back. I knew I'd get the choke because I know he doesn't want to get pounded by me. I know he doesn't want to be on bottom and taking elbows from me. Jason Perillo got my hands working super fast, got my feet moving super fast. So I knew if I shot on Chael, he's not going to be super strong. So I know I could fight out the positions, and we worked on the guillotine position, getting out of it. He never had me. As I said, I took thumbs up, I'm good. It was never tight. I'm happy that I'm able to do this in a respectful way in front of my hometown. Los Angeles, thank you guys very, very much.
The last fight, the last camp, the last submission win after all you've been through, all in your career. What are you going through right now, man?
I don't think the emotions have really set in. I think it kind of set in when I walked down the stage. I was down the stage, and I give my son Jacob right here a hug, and he had tears in his eyes and put tears in my eyes. And to have my son here next to me, you know, I never wanted to give him an opportunity of seeing him fight because I see the fear he had in his heart. But now I seen the positive attitude that he had that's saying, yes, Dad, go kick his butt. And I was able to do it for him, and I seen the tears in his eyes. And like I said, my son Jesse and Journey at home, they'll be watching this. I love you, boys. Ortiz rules!
Ladies and gentlemen, whenever to get up for this man in his final fight, the Huntington Beach bad boy, the people's champion, whatever you want to call him, he's a legend, Tito Ortiz.
Everyone, this will be the last time I'll be in this cage. So as we do in wrestling, you usually retire your wrestling shoes. Tonight, January 21st, 2017, I'm gonna let my son lay these gloves down right here in the Bellator cage, because this is the last time that I'll be fighting. Thank you guys for the support for 20 years.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Tito Ortiz, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.